Coach, Etuan Moore obviously has had a great start to this season. It's probably the best stretch of his career. How gratifying has it been for you guys, maybe as coaches, just to see the development that he's had and the improvement that he keeps having from year to year?
I think he's been a real solid player in the league. I mean, he's not a 30-point scorer, and he's gotten them a couple of times in ours. But what he is a real consistent player. You can count on him every night for 12, 15 points for sure, and he's going to play a good floor game. He's going to play a smart game, and he's going to be solid defensively. So obviously, when he raises the level of scoring to that right there, we don't expect that every night. But on the nights where things are going well for him, he's very capable of doing that. Yes, he's shooting the ball well from three. I mean, I think he's right at 50% right now. So I think anytime you can do that from three, you're in a pretty good groove.
The last stretch of games, including last Friday against the same team, there's been a lot of slow starts in the first quarter. Is there anything that you can pinpoint as far as just things that you need to improve upon to do better in the first quarter?
Well, I think you got to make plays. Number one, we've done a good job of we're number one in the league at getting the ball to the basket, but number 23 at finishing. So that's obviously a big factor right there. And then I thought when we played them at our place, they did a great job. The dribble penetration really hurt us, and the driving kickouts hurt us also. And then we turned the ball over. I thought they did a great job of keeping us on our heels and keeping the pressure on us, which I'm sure they'll do the exact same thing tonight.
Coach, talk about the ball movement second in the league in assists overall this season, the cohesiveness offensively. Is this beyond what you expected, or is this what you're looking at?
No, not really, because basically we did the same thing last year. Obviously Golden State is, the number one team usually for the last few years anyway, assist-wise. But we've done a good job, I think, of playing unselfish basketball. I think we've done a good job of making the extra pass to create a better shot than maybe what we had. And we're really good at dribble penetration as far as getting the ball in the paint. So we take pride in the fact that we try to play a very unselfish style of basketball, but opportunity seems to come to the guys that seem to work hard on their cuts and keep the spacing of the floor, because we have a lot of guys that are willing passers.
Talk about how Drew Holiday has really become that Swiss Army knife. Whenever you need him to do whatever role he's had to take on, he's taken on. Talk about how gratifying and great that is for your team.
Well, it is great to see Drew where he is. He's done a great job, I think, of just being a good, solid basketball player. He's probably as healthy as he's ever been. That's one of the keys. And obviously with everything that he went through with his family, that's in a really good place now. Everybody medically is fine, so that's not something that that bothers him at all. And he's probably as healthy, like I said, as he's been. So he has the ability to guard just about anybody in the league, really. And if you go back and look, I think the last week and a half, and he's guarded Devin Booker, he's guarded Kawhi Leonard, he's guarded. I mean, you can keep going and going, and done a good job on all of those guys. And then we ask him to try to get 20 a game for us and lead us in assists, and so I doubt if there's a player, other than somebody not named LeBron James, that is asked to do more for his team than we asked Drew to do.
When you look at the Knicks, what have you seen in Tim Hardaway's game that he's been elevated to one of the leading scorers in the NBA this year?
Well, I think number one, I think he really works at his craft. I think he really does. I think he is a guy that very good at coming off screens. He's very good at getting out and running and creating pitcher heads, and when he does, he's really good at attacking the basket. But I think his shooting has really improved from a consistency standpoint, and he's very good on pin downs and coming off screens and stopping behind screens and shooting the basketball. And I think the guys do a really good job of trying to get him the basketball. They understand that, and it's a team that I think they got a really bright future. Obviously, no Porzingis here. You add him to the mix, and it changes everything, obviously. And maybe what you guys do in free agency.
A lot of cap room.